Okay, cool. So, is the bow season ever closed for carp?
You're not bow fishing.
Is the bow season ever closed for carp?
You're
So
not bow fishing.
you do not care if I shoot a fish with a bow and arrow at any point in time in the year, but you care if I hook it with a hook that's just slightly larger than my thumb. You're a bunch of hypocrites.
What is the lawsuit?
You're a bunch of hypocrites. If it was legal to shoot your mother in the face, would you do it? If it was legal to throw a Nazi in a concentration camp, would you do it? If it, a Jew in a concentration camp, would you do it? You're a filthy pig.
You just read the statute to me. I'm just telling you, the statute that you just read me about snagging.
I don't care. You're a bunch of hypocrites. You're a bunch of hypocrites, and the law is going to reflect that.
Lake, which is down in down by St. Louis.
That's an exception that I listed. That was listed. That's called an exception.
The exception, there is no exception to lawfully snag carp in Lake Michigan in July.
Show me the statute that says that.
You just read it to me.
No, I didn't. That was an AI overview. That was an AI overview. You're not a lawyer, so you're going to lose this case, and I'm going to get my property back.
Look at that. So there's administrative rule at the top of it. There'll be a number associated.
Yeah, I know. It's administrative 18, 20 something.
Right, so you can just look that up and read the full context right there.
All right, this one's a little out of my wheelhouse as it has something to do with Department of Natural Resources or DNR officer. But I'm a big fisher and hunter, and for what I'm gathering on this one, this person that is throwing a fit like a child on this video, he was out snagging fish, and he got caught. So like any perpetual baby, he starts throwing a fit and trying to use analogies that have nothing to do with the fact that he can't have self-accountability. He's trying to compare snagging fish to using a bow, and he's focused in on the actual device that catches the fish. And there's a big difference of why we don't allow snagging versus why bow fishing is allowed. It has nothing to do with the actual hook or the arrow that you're using. Bow fishing requires a skill. It requires you to see a fish and go after that specific fish and get it with a bow. Snagging fish requires zero skill. So the DNR officer, I love, he stays calm, cool, collected, does his business, and the child throws a fit like a child does because he got caught. Rather than just having self-accountability, he decides to use semantics and try to figure out a way to justify his actions. I'm always going to side on conservation when it comes to not harming animals unnecessarily. Snagging requires zero skill and it harms the animal. So kudos to the DNR officer and to the guy that's out there snagging, throwing a fit like a child. You need to do better.
You're watching DTV, The Donut.